Relationship of employer and employee is very sensitive. Employers, they always think that employees, they are not at all productive. They are just passing their time at offices. Whereas employees, they think that they are very paid less according to their work. So your line of thought is on right track. Today the topic is about employer and employees. Hello everyone, I am Slonidhi Man and here I am going to discuss writing task 2 of IELTS. Now let's have a look on topic. The topic says that some people think that employers should not be concerned. Employers means owners of the company. They should not be concerned about how employees dress at work, what they wear at work. They should not bother the employers of the company. But they should focus on the quality of work only. They should be only focused, they should only be concerned about the output and productivity of the workers rather than their dress sense. So the question is asking, to what extent do you agree or disagree? आपको क्या लगता है? Do you agree or do you disagree with the topic? I have written synonyms on the board. Let's have a look on those. Some, few, a bunch of, handful of, a small section of. You can write like this: a small section of masses, a small section of humankind. So the next word is people, individuals, masses, citizens, persons, humankind and mankind. You can write deem, reckon, ponder, believe and contemplate. Next is employers, boss, manager, headman, director and proprietor. Concerned, worried, bothered, conscious. Employees, workers, workforce, staff, personnel. Quality, standard, grade, worth, features, output, productivity, efficacy or efficiency of work. So you must be familiar with the synonyms. Now you know what we have to do. Now it's time to write introduction of the essay. Introduction always and always consists of two things. First is paraphrasing and second is thesis. You know how we are going to write paraphrases, right? We will choose synonyms and we will rewrite the statement, but the sense of statement should not change. For example, instead of some, we can write few. Instead of people, we can write individuals or masses. Instead of think, we can write deem, reckon, ponder. This can be written as boss, managers, headman. Should not be concerned. Concerned can be written as bothered, conscious and employees. In this competitive era, this can be your starting line. A bunch of individuals contemplate that instead of focusing on dress sense of workers, comma, headman should look for productivity of work. So I have used instead of and comma. This is the sentence structure that I have used, and you will see, you will notice the sense, the meaning of the statement is same, but by using different sentence structure and different words, I have rewrite the statement. Now the paraphrasing is done. It's time to do the thesis part. Your thesis portion would look like this. I firmly believe emphasis on work would yield some positive results if we will emphasize, if we will focus only on the work, it would yield some positive results for the company as well as for workers. Instead of I firmly believe, you can also write according to me, according to my opinion. These are the other words which you can write instead of I firmly believe. Now your introduction part is over. We have done paraphrasing and we have also written thesis for the essay. Now it's time to discuss the points that we can write in our body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. We can start our body paragraph 1 like this. To begin with the benefits of focusing on the output of workers rather than their clothes. This can be your starting line. Here I have written few benefits. Let's discuss them one by one. We'll start discussing by this point. In any company, new ideas, they are obtained by mind of the workers. So not by their clothes. Second reason can be like success of company, it will depend upon the hard work of If the workforce is sincere, obviously it will benefit the company. So in that case, the clothes or attire of the workers will not matter. The third reason can be some uniforms are not at all comfortable. So in that case, it can be difficult for the workers to focus on their work. Also, it can be boring to put on same clothes daily. So in this case, workers they do not feel free. They feel that they are bounded by the rules and regulations. We can also quote an example here. For example, it is commonly observed that in most of the small scale industries, focus is led on the work instead of dress code. So it's time to discuss the points that we can write in BP2. We can start BP2 like this. On the other hand, comma, uniforms at work can lead to discipline. Yes, obviously, because workers they look presentable when they wear same type of clothes. So it will definitely lure customers as well as potential investors. Second point is it put a good impact on potential customers as well as investors. They get impressed by the discipline, rules and regulations of the company. Third point, it is easy to recognize workers. Yes, this is the good point. Third point is it is easy to recognize workers when they are wearing same type of clothes, which will enhance goodwill of the company, which will enhance reputation of the company in front of others. The next point is relating to discrimination. We have come across many cases where people judge other people on the basis of clothes they wear. So if there will be a uniform in a company, there will be no discrimination on the basis of clothes, which means it will reduce gap between rich and poor. Last but not the least, it can be very beneficial for the poor and middle class people because they don't have to incur additional clothes for buying clothes for them. So these are the points that we can write in BP2. It's time to conclude the essay. Now it's time to conclude the essay. Conclusion can be like this. To conclude with my opinion, you have to tell whether you agree or disagree and to what extent. So you will write like this. To conclude with my opinion, comma, although a sense of discipline will be promoted by concerning about dress code of workers. Sense of discipline will be there in any company if we'll focus on the dress of the workers. But a company can achieve its lofty ambitions only by the inputs of workers and not by the dress code. I hope you're clear with today's topic. And still, if you have any kind of doubt, feel free to ask me anytime. Thank you for watching this video. See you in next video. Till then.